never make a New Year's resolution.
Yeah, probably just get the PPL. Moving across the country, driving about 2,000 plus miles and coming to the West Coast to learn how to fly a plane.
Recognizing every day the progress you've made and never giving up.
With this year wrapping up, we wanted to highlight our students and instructors. When it comes to New Year's, people often think about goals, resolutions, and things they want to change. But it's important to think about the wins and accomplishments we've had over the past year as well. With this video, we wanted to hear about our slingers' resolutions and goals, but also their greatest accomplishments of 2023. Let's hear what they have to say.
It's been going pretty good. All of my base checks and everything went pretty well, and I've just been waiting on a check ride. So whenever that's good to go, I'm good to go get my pilot's license.
It's great. So I started instructing this past year, which is crazy. I keep thinking about those first 100 hours where I think I was more afraid than the student I was teaching. And it's crazy to think all the hundreds and hundreds of hours that I've gotten over the last year, how much I've grown personally, and just the success I've seen. No joke, I'm a softie, and I cried at my student's first solo. I didn't even cry at my own first solo, but the first student I signed off to solo, I bawled. So it's just been like an exciting emotional year. It's amazing to watch other people succeed, to be a small part of watching them follow their dreams, something that they get to really grab onto and do. So it's unbelievable.
It's been going great. Like, I've been so busy. It's nice to be wanted. You know, a lot of people are like, hey, I want to fly with you. And I feel like from the time that I started instructing until now, I've gained so much experience. I'm a lot more confidence when it comes to flying too.
Well, so far, started in November. It's been a challenge, but you know what? Everyone in my class has been super helpful. Instructors, amazing. So far, it's been a crunch, but it's been really, really good so far.
Training has been going pretty well. There's usually delays here and there, but at the most part, when you do have delays, it just means more practice, more studying, more everything. So it helps me out just become a more diligent student, more in-depth in the knowledge. But overall has been pretty good. I get more mentor time since I'm doing CFI right now, and that's been helping a lot. Not only does it help me understand the student, but understand how to question better, give better questions, and gets me closer to that goal of mine of becoming a DPE. So
Been pretty well. I've got about 90 hours of experience ready for my check ride. I've had a great instructor, great mentors. It's been a good program so far.
It's been going good. Fun time overall, and I think, you know, moved through it like kind of fast, which is good.
In the new year here, I'm going to be working on my instrument rating. So just a lot of simulator time working on those holds.
Again, crazy to think, almost exactly a year ago, I got my private pilot's license here at Sling. A little over a year later, I am applying for jobs, which is absolutely crazy. So yeah, to think that I was stressed out about getting that first rating now seems so far away, and I'm stressed out about making sure. I've got actually a great job offer at Frontier, so I'm very, very excited about that, but I want to make sure that I'm still growing and practicing for other interviews. So that's absolutely mind-blowing to think what a year has brought.
So I'm going to be working towards my ATP rating next year. I'm super excited because I'm getting to the point where I can start applying for jobs. I'll still stay at Sling until I hit my ATP minimum. So in the meantime, I'm just going to start, like, you know, I'm studying for ATP and get ready and try to see like what's out there for me.
End of December, gonna have my check ride done and hopefully have my PPL and, you know, see what that has in store for me and taking up family, friends, and whoever else. I'm gonna be working on my instrument, hopefully, assuming I pass my check ride, and I'm looking forward to one day flying in clouds.
definitely gonna get the last of my licenses, well, last of the licenses before I start instructing, which is the CFII. Right after that, essentially just going straight into multi-engine and instructing is where I've been trying to get to this whole time.
I'm going to be working on my instrument rating, and I'm looking forward to getting instrument rated.
My first solo, that was a pretty proud day that I got to do that in September. So that was probably the best day of 2023.
My biggest accomplishment of 2023 is never giving up. You know, I think that everybody comes here and they're super excited and it's a lot of fun, but it's also work. You know, we're taking what is a 2 or 4 year program at many colleges and combining it down to a 9-month program. So it means that every day it's a grind, and it's a fun grind, and it's an amazing grind, but it's a grind to get it all done. And there were a few times when I thought, maybe I'm too old for this, maybe I'm not smart enough for this, maybe I'm too tired for this. I think that being a good pilot is recognizing every day the progress you've made and never giving up.
Definitely personal growth. I feel like I've come like such a long way, and I feel great. You know, it's been a crazy year. There's been a lot of ups and downs, but in terms of personal growth, I think I'm doing great, you know.
Biggest accomplishment, probably refining everything, getting it down, getting ahead. You know, right now I'm trying to see if I can get commercial standards up right before PPL ends, and hopefully make it easy as possible for me.
My biggest accomplishment of 2023 would probably have to be moving across the country, driving about 2,000 plus miles and coming to the West Coast to learn how to fly a plane.
Being able to balance work and life a lot better. Not only am I still going hard on aviation, but being able to schedule better and plan out times where I don't just burn out. I used to, for my private pilot in Florida, they didn't have such a great school like we do here in Sling, where you have pretty much everything catered to you. I had to do my own ground, pretty much went to YouTube University. For all those people that know what that means, I'm right with you. I essentially went to YouTube for all my ground school. Over here you have a ground school, they teach you everything, it's really nice. So having that burnout in PPL versus now is much better.
My biggest accomplishment of 2023 is getting my private pilot's license.
Trying to memorize charts. That was horrible. Now I've got it all down, so I don't have to work on that anymore.
Check rides, and I'm not really done with check rides, but I'm kind of done with check rides. You know, for a while I was doing a check ride every 4 weeks, and it was like, you know, they say they get easier, and they do, but they get about this much easier, and I still, my watch always goes off. Your heart rate has increased. Your heart rate has increased. So I'm grateful for less indications that my heart rate increased and a little bit more chill time.
I would say I've been cutting out some contacts with people that I feel like I don't need you in my life right now. Sometimes like it's good to surround yourself with people who are positive, like, you know, because like it doesn't help, right? Like you're trying to walk on this like path. Been doing a good job of like cutting out these contacts.
The written test, like right off the bat, just it's done, and just focus on the ground school and, you know, keep it smooth sailing.
I'm really glad to be done with my previous career, which I enjoyed at the time, but I think flying is a little bit more fun.
I'm glad to be done with both commercial and CFI. I've been wanting to do CFI for a while, so this is like the sweet spot for me. If I could stay in CFI for longer, I would, but I'd also want to be done with it. So definitely glad to be done with those late ratings.
I'm glad that I don't have to ever do another private pilot written exam.
I have not thought about my New Year's resolution. I never make a New Year's resolution.
Definitely sleep more. I am just trying my best to get like at least 8 hours a day. It's been not the easiest, like, you know, just I'm trying my best. So yeah, New Year resolutions. I want to eat better, I want to sleep better, for sure.
New Year's resolution? Yeah, probably just get the PPL, you know, just get it done, get it do as soon as possible and get ahead.
My New Year's resolution is to get back into climbing because I've been 2 years off and I'm ready to climb hard again because I've missed it.
To get more people into Sling, I like to see more people that are my friends at Sling, as Raph, come here, you're here. Raph over here has joined me, he's one of the few, and soon more, so you'll see him in the video as well. He's been an amazing student of mine. He's basically my golden student, so we'll see if he gives that up, see if more people come in and outweigh him. But yeah.
My New Year's resolution is to get my writtens done faster.
Say watch a lot of videos and write notes when you do it so it really sticks in your head. I think a lot of people just watch the videos and don't write anything down and then they forget it when the time comes. So put a lot of work into studying and good notes.
A New Year's resolution for them is to make a journal. And someone who didn't make a journal, I'm not giving you advice I can't follow myself, but I think that the hardest thing that my students struggle with is not seeing their success. So writing down the little things that you did well every day because being a pilot is not a one-step thing. Being a pilot is not even a marathon. You know, it's actually like a marathon that goes up a mountain. And so every day you're working up and you're making progress and you're making a little bit of success. But when you look up at the mountain, you keep thinking, oh my God, there's so much. But you never turn around and see how far you've come. And so that's my resolution for you, is write a journal. Write down that today I held my altitude in the pattern. Today I maintained my airspeed here. Because those are the things that we'll take for granted, that we know, that we don't realize were hard at one point. So that's my advice for you.
If you want to get in aviation, I suggest you start studying now, even before you start your flight training, because it's going to help. Like, you know, when you study your ground, when you come in, you understand aerodynamics, you understand how airspace works. Like, you know, it'll help you so much. And also invest in really, really good headsets, because it's going to help you so much. Sometimes, like, people come in with like cheap headsets. Like, I understand, like, everyone's budget is different, but if you invest in a good one, it will help you in a long way. Because like sometimes, like, you know, like I talk to my students and I'm like, can you hear me at all? Like, you know, the noise canceling portion will help you, I promise you.
Honestly, study up way beforehand. Anything you could do is beneficial, literally anything. YouTube is your best friend. There's so many courses over there that can help you get ahead super early on.
I mean, honestly, go on a discovery flight. See if you like it, and I'm pretty sure you're gonna get hooked right from there.
Definitely, if you're prior to getting into aviation, ground school, ground school, ground school. You definitely need to be making sure you make the resolution of starting flight school before going to flight school. If you can get that done, not only will you save time, but you saving time will save you money. So if you can get ground school done, not only will you make yourself happy, but you'll make your flight instructors happy, and definitely Jamie happy.
I think their resolution should also be to try and do your writtens as soon as possible.
Thanks for watching the video. We hope you liked it. As always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and drop us a comment. We really appreciate it, and it helps the channel.